A grief-stricken Doctor Strange uses the Eye of Agamotto in a dangerous effort to change the past. Hello everyone, I'm Steve from Valhartv, and today I'll be reviewing What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart Instead of His Hands. So this episode starts out with Doctor Strange picking up Christine Palmer to go to the award ceremony and taking the same road that he did in the movie. So in the movie, he asks Palmer to go to the award ceremony with him. That's for him. And she turns him down. But in this reality, she doesn't turn him down. And she ends up going with him. And they take that fateful road that he takes in the movie where he got into the accident. So we really see that this is a real different than the movie itself. Just in the opening of this episode. And in this reality, we also see Doctor Strange turn to the mystic arts for a completely different reason. And we get to see the consequences of that reason and why he did it. And this episode just shows us just how far he was willing to go to get what he lost back. And in this reality, Palmer again was way more important than in the movie. So as we get these montages and stuff that come later on throughout the episode, we really get the sense that Palmer was a huge part of his life in this reality. And like this episode only has a few scenes taken from the movie, and it actually uses them pretty well. For the most part, though, we get like the montages, like I was talking about, of him trying to change what happened in the past and coming to realize that he couldn't because of the Ancient One. She comes and starts talking to him about what this event is and why he can't change it, but he refuses to believe that's true. And he goes on a journey to find that, to find out if it's actually true or not. And the Watcher in this episode is a lot more prevalent than in any of the others. He's actually in this and interacts as well. So I actually thought that was kind of cool. The animation style in this, I actually really liked. I liked it better than the others. I thought it was a little more well done. Like the first 3 episodes, or the first 2 episodes were a little wonky. You got the 3rd episode that I thought was a little better drawn. And then this one I think is a little better drawn as well. So I actually like the way they're going with the animation style in this finally. But like the things they did with the mystic arts in this and all the fight scenes, and when Doctor Strange was doing some stuff, he was taking on some different forms, and they looked really cool, really well drawn. I was like, that's awesome. The music in this actually wasn't bad at all either. It wasn't bad in any of them, but like this stood out a little more because it helped emphasize certain things that was going on in this. And there's a twist in this, too, that we don't really see in the actual movies either. So I was very surprised about that, and it was really cool. It was really well done. And the acting in this was good. Again, I mean, this is animated, so you really don't get like a huge amount of acting, but the voice acting was pretty good. And as far as I know from the IMDb, every single character from Doctor Strange came back to do this one episode, more than any of the other episodes. So I actually thought that was amazing. That's where this actually stood out the most, is that everybody came back for their roles. So this episode shows us what can happen from the wrong choice and the consequences of that choice. And the Watcher narrated this more in, like he was doing the narration a lot more in this episode than in any others. And it was because of the mystic arts. And he actually interacts with Doctor Strange. I don't want to ruin anything. It's not like a huge spoiler, but like he actually appears in this episode a lot more than in any other episode so far. So I'm wondering if we're going to see him appear more in each of the episodes, or if he's just going to kind of stay back from now on again. As from what I have looked up from the comics, he actually took a lot of interactions. He had a lot of interactions. He actually broke his code several times to try to help, and I thought that was very interesting. I would at least give this episode a 8.5 out of 10 easily. This was by far, again, the best episode that they've had so far. So I like episode 3. Episode 3 I thought was the best they had, and then this one, again, is just as good, if not a little bit better than episode 3. So I really like where they're going, and I hope they keep this momentum up. And they don't just go back to like episodes 1 and 2 where they weren't really that great. Leave a comment down below, too. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you guys like what I do, please hit the like button and also subscribe, as it helps the channel out. Take care for now, everyone.